Hello everyone. In the last session, that is session 4, we have discussed about implementation of Green IT, what is an implementation and what is Green IT, and what are the factors which come across implementation of Green IT. And we discussed or we had a brief of all the factors which come across implementation of Green IT. Along with that, we have discussed one of the main factor which come across implementation of Green IT, that is adopting best suited approach. In that factor or in this approach, we have discussed the important four key components, and we discussed all the components in detail, and we come to a conclusion that one of the approach is the better one. Now let's move on to our current session. In this session, we will be discussing about return on investment. It is also one of the factor which come across implementation of Green IT. Along with that, we will also be discussing about metrics. So, what is a metric? What is a metric program? And what is a key factor for a successful metric program? So, we will be discussing these two factors in detail in this current session. Let's move on to our session. Before getting into return on investment, first we should know what is an investment. Investment is something which we spend on some product or some process. A huge amount of money or the budget can be called as an investment. For any organization or any small scale industries, investment is a must, and they cannot spend that huge amount of money. So the company CEO or the directors, they'll approach some of the people, they are ready to spend a lot of money, and those people or the clients, they can be called as investors. For any industry, without investment or without a huge investment, or if you are planning for a new process, that is implementation of Green IT, so investors are very much important. And investors, they'll just simply not invest on something which is new, which has no previous history or the data. Obviously they will ask for the return. So what is the profit which we are getting on investing our amount or our budget into this company? The IT manager who plan on Green IT or implementation of Green IT, it's his role to explain the current picture. So what is actually our plan, so what are we going to do, what are the challenges which comes, and how we tackle those challenges and show the return on investment. So investment we got to know, and now let us see the definition for return on investment. Return on investment is a performance measure used to evaluate the efficiency of investment or compare the efficiency of number of different investments. So return on investment is a performance measure. So what amount of money we are spending on this process, that is Green IT, implementation of Green IT, and what is the percentage of amount we are getting back as a profit. Without the profit, nobody will be willing to invest on any industries. So it is a scale where we evaluate what is the initial amount we are investing or the budget, and what is the profit we are getting, and we will calculate the percentage based on various factors. If the investors are willing to invest after getting all the data, so that is called a success, and return on investment will be a success. ಹಿಯರ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಅಂತ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಈ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ದುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ನ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರು ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ನ ತೋರ್ಬೇಕು ಡೇಟಾಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ. ಆ ಡೇಟಾನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Every business entity will be trying to maximize the return on its investment. It's quite common. Every industry or organizations, they always plan on getting more profit, but not at the cost of environment or any other factors which affect the environment. Here in Green IT, so we are also should consider not only the profit, also the reputation of the company and the emissions, or how will this process affect the environment. So based on considering all the factors, if you're really showing the return on investment, so that is a great thing that every business entity will be trying to maximize nowadays. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐಟಿನ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹೆಸರು ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿ return on investment or any industry or any investors. Like I said, the IT manager has the major role while getting investments into the industry or the company or organizations from outside. So he has certain responsibilities. He has to manage, or he has to definitely do or convince the people. First one, let's go one by one. First one is conceptualize the green IT solutions in terms of returns and convey the same to higher management and finance people. The idea or the plan or the big picture will be planned by the IT manager. So he has to conceptualize the whole green IT. So what exactly it look like now and in the bigger picture. Bigger picture means the long term goals. Now means the short term goals. He has to show the short term targets as well as the long term goal. So he has to convince the same thing to the higher management, like managers, directors, and other people, along with that finance people, the investors. He has to conceptualize the green IT and convey the same to the management and convince them to invest on the company for the new implementation of green IT. Second point is realizing the green IT solutions. First, the IT manager should convince himself, or he has to imagine the things. He has to imagine the whole picture of green IT. So what the company will look like before that, before implementation of green IT and after implementation of green IT. So what are the challenges the company faces and how this IT manager has planned to overcome or the resolve the challenges. Along with that, how the company branding or the company name will look like in the global market. All these things should be realized by the IT manager. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೀನ್ ರೋಲ್ ನ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷುಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ನಾವು ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಓವರ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಹೈಯರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ, ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ, ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಜಾಬ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ದು. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅವನು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅದು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇತ್ತು, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷುಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಕೆಲಸ. ಅವ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಅವ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. So convincing himself and convincing the top management, including finance team, to invest in green IT. First, he has to realize the IT manager should realize the whole concept of green IT by himself, and then convince the top management and finance team to invest on the this new concept of green IT. So once they are convinced, half the job will be done, and the later the IT manager can convince the employees. Later, IT manager should explain return is always not on the money side. Explaining return not only include monetary but also ecological impact, reputation to the company, and motivation to the employees. This is very important. So everyone will think return on investment is like only the monetary, only the benefit of money in terms of money. It is not true. Sometimes some bigger industries or the large scale industries, they plan on some social responsibility activities. They'll get the returns or the profit margin. They'll be ready to reduce their profit margins for the betterment of the society as well as environment. So IT manager should convince the top management as well as the employees that return is not just the money criteria. The impact, the society means every individual or the whoever working on the company, their family and other, everyone will be affected if you are not doing the a process right, or you are not developing or manufacturing the right product and releasing it to the society. So you should convince that ecological impact can be reduced in a bigger way while, or if we implement the green IT, and reputation of the company will grow like in a speed in a global market if we implement the green IT. And definitely he should motivate the employees, whatever the IT manager plan, and convince the top management people. If the employees are not motivated to work on green IT, so whatever plan he makes will be a failure. He has to, definitely he has to motivate the employees and make show the path to them towards the implementation of green IT. He should convince them that their family will be secured and the ecological impact will be reduced and environment will be better if we use or implement the green IT concept into the organization. If the employees are motivated, then the company will definitely get a bigger or the better process, and the product of the company will be in a global market and it will be a popular product. And he has to manage continuous IT improvements towards green. And the whatever the plan the IT manager makes, it should be open ended. He has to plan continuous improvements on the plan which he makes. So green IT is not a closed product or closed plan. So green IT is an incremental and improvable approach. So we have to add the new concepts or new visualizations by the managers and the employees, and take back the inputs, and has to continuously improve the concept and move towards green. So this is the job of the IT manager. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬರೀ ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ, ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐಟಿನ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹಾಳಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಸಿಗದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ನ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ಎಂಥ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬರೀ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಪ್ಯುಟೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಎಂಡೆಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಆಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸು ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳಿಂದ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿನ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ನ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಐ ಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. Green IT does not have to be all or nothing movement. It can be incremental as funding support the changes. So here, all or nothing. All or nothing means green IT means implementation. If you are investing money, if the product is failure, the money is lost. It is not the same way like other products. Green IT is an incremental or improvable approach. So if you invest money, so you may get failures in the beginning, but you are trying to do something good for the society as well as the environment. So there will always be a positive feedback or positive income into the company. If you fail in the product, so the company reputation may get high, or the employees will be motivated. They will work much harder in developing the updated product. So green it is not a all or nothing moment. So it is, there is a gain in every targets or every short term goals which they set and they achieve. And obvious investors, if the company or the employees are willing to work double or work hard, the investor will definitely fund or the invest on the company regarding regardless of the failures which come across in the implementation of green IT. Now let us take an example of someone, some industry or the company which is willing to develop a green smartphone. Everyone will be knowing what is a smartphone because nowadays online classes, offline classes, any industry or a company, and work from home, everyone will be using the smartphone. And some of you may know smartphone will also emit some of the UR rays or IR emissions, and also some of the greenhouse gases emissions, which is in a minute percentage, but it is also harmful to the health as well as the environment. And some industry which come up with a plan for green smartphone, it is not easy. because some of the motherboard components and some of the chemicals which we use in the development of smartphone, we cannot be removed or changed. So we can only, what we can do is we can reduce the percentage of that, and we can train the customers how to use smartphones effectively. That is also a green way. If someone come up with a plan, it is not a one day plan, or he can just get a success as just he walk in. He has to plan everything as incremental. Incremental means he has to set smaller targets and he has to achieve on the target, and finally he can come up with a green smartphone. There will be challenges in every stages, and the plan should be open ended. The challenges should be taken, and he has to take a support of all the people around him, and also the government. And the government should also fund for the green smartphone. If a company come up with a green smartphone, it will be a definitely uh, a jackpot to the customers, because everyone will be using or working with the smartphone nowadays. And especially the kids, for the online classes, they will be using the smartphone. If someone develops a green smartphone affordably, that is important, affordably, then it will be a bigger success. And he has done a greater advantage has given to the society. So that is a challenging task. So in the process of development of green smartphone, there will be a incremental way to approach for the development of green smartphone. This is one of the progressive implementation of green initiatives. So if someone is developing a smartphone or some any other product for that matter, there will be short-term targets or the initiatives. So first, we have to identify the green IT initiatives. So what are the green IT concepts? What are the concepts? So what are the phases where we have to alter or change or reduce the percentage of other components? So first we have to identify the things. Later, the plan should be communicate to the higher management people as well as the employees. Communicate the green proposal to the whole team and take back the inputs. Get buy-in from managers and employees. We have to take back the inputs. So is there the plan is working, or what are the changes need to be done? Smaller changes or minor changes can be acceptable, because the plan is open-ended. It is always there is a room for a improvement. Then once the plan is confirmed, we have to implement that plan. Once the plan has been implemented, definitely the manager or the developers, they have to show the return on investment. So for last stage is also important. So whatever you plan, there should always should be a profit, or there should be a return. Profit is not just monetary. So in some or the other way, there should be a return on investment. The manager or the team should show the return on investment. Once the return on investment is confirmed, only then we can move on to the second targets or the further targets. The second initiative will also same start with the same way. Initiatives, communicate the proposal, get buy-in from the managers, and implement, and also show return on investment. Only then we can achieve the bigger goal, that is implementation of green 80. So we have to achieve the smaller targets first, then we can achieve the bigger goal. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೋನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೋನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನವೇಡೇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ, ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹೋಮ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೋನನ್ನು ಯಾರೋ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಫೋನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಚಾಲೆಂಜನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಒಂದು ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಜಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಮದರ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟಾಪ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ನ ಅವರು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಗೆಟ್ ಬೈ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್. ಅವ್ರ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಪ್ಲಾನನ್ನು ಫೈನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಪ್ಲಾನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೆಡ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ವೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಆ ಅಪ್ರೋಚನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್, ಅದೇ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಫೈನಲ್ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಗೋಲ್ನ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಏನೇ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So now let us move on with our next factor which come in the way of implementation of green IT, that is metrics. How do we measure the benefits of green IT, or how do we show green achievements and the difference made? So there should be some way or some scale or some measurement method to show what is exactly happened in the process of green IT improvement or the implementation. Uh, One of the scaling or the measurement criteria is the metrics. The answer is to develop a holistic and sound metric programs which could measure all the values added by green solutions. So this is one of the popular method or metric program which could help to measure the green IT progress or green IT solutions. And we are telling as a holistic. Holistic means in every stages, starting from the choosing of raw materials into design, manufacture, transportation, usage to the disposal. In every phases, the metric program will be used. Now let us see the definition. Metrics are the methods, techniques, and process used to scale the benefits of introducing green IT into an organization. Metrics are the methods. So we use some of the models or the techniques used and use that to collect the data or the information. The data can be collected in many ways. There are many models in the metric program. So basically, metrics are the methods, a way in which we can collect the data and scale the data, measure the data, analyze the data, and we can gather and see where exactly we are moving in the green IT implementation. So metrics are the measurement criteria. So which scale ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಡೇಟಾನಿಂದ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐ ಟಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಯಾವ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವೇ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. It helps us design a method which include all the phases, including the raw material selection to the design to the disposal stages. Now let us see what exactly a metric program include. Metrics program include identifying the objectives and goals, both primary and secondary, identifying and collecting supporting data, designing model to present this data towards decided objectives, presenting the model to the management. Let us see one by one. First is identifying objectives. First, we have to see where exactly we are collecting the data. So, where exactly we are in the process of implementation of Green IT, long-term targets and the short-term targets. Both the goals and targets should be seen, and exactly based on that, objectives should be defined. After the defining of objectives, we have to start collecting the data, and data whatever we collect should match with the objectives which has been defined by us. So once the data has been collected and the objectives has been defined, next we should come up with a model, a design model which use this data and convinces the objectives. So once that model has been done and data has been added into it and which convinces the objectives has been defined by us, then we have to present the model to the management. The IT manager plays a key role here also. So while presenting the metrics model into the management, because model is a proof. It has it will be having the data which shows exactly what we are doing here and exactly shows where we are. Are we in the profit way or the loss way? In this way, we can implement the green IT and we can see, since we said that it's an incremental approach. So if there is a wrong, we are doing something wrong when the challenges come up, so we exactly see what exactly is going wrong, and based on the data collected in the metric program, so we can alter our plans or the decisions. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ದು, ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಏನು, ಯಾವ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಏನು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ತಕ್ಕಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಡೇಟಾನ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಡೇಟಾ ಜೊತೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡೇಟಾ ಮಾಡೆಲ್. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಡೇಟಾನ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಡೇಟಾ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ನ IT ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರು ಟಾಪ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುವಂಥ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, CEOಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಾಯಿ ಮಾತಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ, ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಐಟಿಗೆ. Now let us see what is the success of metrics program depends on. So what are the factors which helps for the successful implementation of a metric program? So first is the raw data collected. Obviously data is the proof for implementation of green IT. The way in which we collect the data or the methods we use to collect the data, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೇಟಾ, ವಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಡೇಟಾ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ವಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಡೇಟಾ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ how it is matching with our objectives. This is also very important. So after that, if you develop a great model and the data is very good and the raw data collected and the objectives are very good, but if you presentation if the presentation of the data or the model is not good enough to convince the management people, so it is of a waste. So the collection of data and defining of objectives and designing of the model, along with that presentation of the model is also important for any successful metrics program. If you present it well, then the whole team or the management will be convinced and they can go ahead with the implementation of green IT. In this session, we have discussed two factors. One is the return on investment in detail, and along with that, we also discussed about the metrics. So, what is a metric program and what are the factors for the successful metric program? Now, let us see some of the MCQs, multiple choice questions on the same session. First question, let us see one by one. ROI stands for. So, we have seen ROI means A. Return on interest. B. Return on investment. C. Reverse of interest. D. Return on investigation. Since we have learnt just now, option is B, which will be a correct answer. That is return on investment. Let us go for the second question. Any sound green initiative without a good return on investment will be easily flushed out. It means whatever the plan we make, without any investment, the plan will be a failure. And options are A true, B false. Answer is true, because whatever we plan, our plan may be good, the IT manager conceptualization may be good, but without any investment, any plan will definitely not work. Investment is a key, or it plays a keen role in investment or implementation of the new concept like green IT. So option is true. That is the correct answer. Third question: the return on investment includes. So what is exactly a return on investment is? Option A is monetary returns. B, reputation to company. C, motivation to employees. D, all the above. So answer is all the above, because we have seen return is not just monetary. The company reputation is also be considered as a return, and motivation to the employees is also considered as a return. So option D is the correct answer. Fourth question: success of metrics program depends on. Success of metric program depends on option A, the raw data collected, the methods used to collect data. B, the models which are used to realize the data. Or C, the presentation of final model. Or D, all the above. So answer is all the above. So all the factors are very important. The way we collect the data and the methods used to collect the data, objectives defined, and the model or data model which is been designed for the data, and presentation final, the presentation of the model which has been developed. All the factors are important for a successful metric program. So answer is D, all the above. Metrics are the methods techniques and process used to scale the benefits of introducing green IT into an organization. Option A true, option B false. So answer is true. So metrics have the techniques, methods and mechanisms or the process, the exactly how we collect or measure or analyze the data. So all these factors include in a metric program. So answer is A true. So we have discussed return on investment and metrics, the two factors which come across the way implementation of green IT. Thank you.